Welcome back, all my FWG fans. Thank you for watching. Today I want to thank all my sponsors, and also I'm doing pond jumping today with Nick Lambert with Lambert Acres, and we're using the Chartreuse Belly Crawl lipless, and we're going to be hitting some very highly vegetated ponds today. So I'm going to start fishing with Senkos. Got to go with Gary Yamamoto. We the 5-inch, the watermelon no flake, and pumpkin seed. And I always put on my Mega Strike and all those hard lures, and on my plastics I always put on that Liquid Mayhem. Enjoy, everybody. The way I'm fishing this lipless crankbait is, as soon as it hits the water, I'm cranking, and that vegetation within a week is grown almost to the surface. So what I'm doing is I'm cranking hard. I'm putting my nose tip of my pole high in the air, and I'm still scraping a little bit of vegetation, but it helped out here. Check it out.
'Cause this is my hometown. Us who we are in times like these.
It's a nice little size bass there, and I actually missed 3 bass today. For some reason they were hitting, and then I'd get them, and then they would spit the hook out, or they would just get stuck in the vegetation and it would just rip that hook right out. So I probably would have had 3 more fish, but I lost them, and they were actually bigger than this. So you know, some days you just have those days, you know. So I kept on fishing, and after this we ended up going to another pond.
Amber and I have been hitting ponds, and we just haven't had any luck. So we came to Old Faithful, and check that out. Nice chunker right there, and on the lipless. That's right. So hopefully I'll catch more. Stay tuned.
That you can't save that town.
I actually fished this pond earlier this week. It's a little community pond that I have access to that I'm allowed to fish, and just caught some dinks, so check it out.
It's times like these we can't replace. It's times like these we must embrace. And even though us who we are in times like these. The ice and snow give way to a new spring bloom. In the wake that hope and faith, they will be home soon. A new day dawns as the good Lord shines from above. 'Cause in a rubble and rust there remains a whole lot of love. And I was here watching it all go down, and I'll still be when it comes back around. And it's time.
Now I'm fishing this pond the same way as I fish all the other places right now, because the vegetation is growing higher to the surface of the water. So I'm just, doing nice little, cranks, nice little pops, making that lipless flutter as much as I can, let it drop, let it yo-yo, and it produces. So, this is a true example of my technique and what I do to catch fish on lipless.
It makes us who we are in times like these. us who we are in times like these.
I just want to give a shout out to a kid I met. His name's Steven Adkins. I was walking around fishing, and he had his cousin out there, and they were fishing, and his cousin really, he was new to fishing, and he's really young, and I told him, I said, man, put a crankbait on that kid's pole, and I guarantee he'll catch something. And later on Instagram, he posted a picture, and now he is an FWG fan. So Steven Atkins, keep up the good work, and keep doing what you're doing. Good job, buddy. On this next clip, you'll see that I have a pretty big fish. It's one of the biggest fish that we caught of the day, and I totally forgot my GoPro in the car. I forgot my extra Senko, so I went running after I caught this fish to make sure I could capture the rest of the fish on GoPro. Check it out.
Like a new moon rising fierce.
With Grant fans, FWG fans, catching bass. Nice little chunker there on the Senko. We're at a pond with a lot of vegetation, so I had to go weedless. But check it out, nice fish.
But tell them if I don't survive, I was born free. I was born free. I was born free. Born free. Free like a river.
What I'm doing here with my Senko is that one side of the Senko ripped. So what I do is I take it off, turn it around, and reuse that Senko. And of course, this is where I put my Liquid Mayhem on, because this stuff, it sticks, it stays on, it does stink, but it works. And for all my plastics, I use this stuff, and I recommend it. Try it out sometime. You'll see a big difference.
You can knock me down and watch me bleed, but you can't keep no chains on me. I was born free. I was born free. I was born.
If I cast my Senkos far like this, or even in the wind or with the wind, I make sure I put my tip of my pole down to the water as fast as possible. And the reason I do that is so that line lays down in the water and it stays in place, because if you notice when you cast these Senkos, your line could be way off to the right or way off to the left, and once you start reeling that in and doing your your pulls and your little tugs, you're actually that Senko is actually moving to the right or to the left. It's not doing a perfect line where I want it. That's the reason you'll see me drop my pole down to the water immediately after I cast. It's a great technique. You need to try it sometime. It works.
An unknown stranger, grateful for my time with no regrets. Close trade these boots for forgiveness and find myself. 'Cause today's the day I'm gonna take things slow. Try to change my ways, forgive and let all that go.
With Grant fans, FWG fans, catching bass. Nice little chunker there on the Senko. We're at a pond with a lot of vegetation, so I had to go weedless. So check it out. Nice fish.
Thanks all my FWG fans and subscribers and followers. If you keep on watching, I'll keep producing. Thanks for helping a local angler out. Until next time.